First of all, I would like to pay my respect to lecturer. My name is Nhon Ralin. So yeah, I'm from group 11, yeah, in row 5 at left side. Okay, so my group will respond on one topic, yeah, the second topic, which is analyzing the effectiveness of DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusion in the programs in promoting at the workplace. So I will respond the first main point, which is evaluating the diversity of a workplace. So this one means that how the different way how to promote, how to analyze the group of people represented in the company. And the first question is why evaluate diversity is important. Okay, we have 3 points. The first one is fairness, because when we do like that, we know all the employees are free to promote, to work, to do everything in the company. Second, innovation. So do this, we can let the people share idea and perspective to lead or to make the company to be better. And the last one, company image. So this one means how to improve the company attract from the customer by some activities or some idea from the employee or the co-worker. And one more, how to evaluate it. Yeah. So we can evaluate by collecting the data. For example, in a company, we collect the data how many percent of women who work in the company, and how many percent of women that are the leader in the company, like that. Second one, representation analysis. So this one we can analyze by the community to the other communities in the local community, like that. Yeah, how many people who are working and how many people that are jobless. Yeah. And number 3, about hirings and promotion trend. So this it means that how to promote or to know about representation, about hiring and promotion in our company. Yeah, and the last one is leadership role. So this one assess how many leader that or executive come to work or from the diverse background, like that. For example, there are many employees have different background for working in one company. Yeah. Yes, so that's all for my point. So let's move. I passing the chance to the next point and next member. Thank you.
I am Sopharin, so I would like to continue the second part related to DEI. The second part is talking about analyze the inclusivity of workplace policy and practice. An inclusive workplace is really important, and it also the goal to make employees feel comfortable asking for what they want, and also inclusivity really need to people understand that people have different way of processing information, interaction with others, and achieving goals. To analyze the inclusivity of workplace policy and practice effectively, as a manager or boss should review. The first one is about assess your current state. Before making any change, you need to understand what and where you are and what you want to go. And the second is involve your employee. One of the best way to make your policy and practice more inclusive you should involve your employee in the process. Third, align with your vision and value. Your policy and practice should reflect and reinforce your vision and value as an organization. Fourth, review and update regularly. Making your policy and practice more inclusive is not a one-time event. You need to try, review and update regularly. And the last one is about seeking external support. You don't have to do it by yourself. You can seek internal support from expert, consultant, or partner who can help you make your policy and practice more inclusive. And that's all. At the end of my part, my friend will continue the next one related to DEI.
Good evening, teacher, and hello everyone. I'm Soeur Sodalin. Now I'm going to responsible for part 3, which is talk about access, the participation and impact of DEI training program. So in here we refer to the design to raise awareness and change behavior. So as my friend mentioned already, what is DEI training? It is stand for diversity, equity, and inclusion. So DEI training programs are designed to help people understand and appreciate differences among individuals like race, gender, age, and abilities. So the goal is to create a workplace where everyone feel valued and included. So why is participation is important? So first we need to look at how many people are actually participating in these training programs. So high participating rates can indicate that employees are interested and willing to learn. If only a few people attend it, might mean that others don't see the value in it or feel uncomfortable. So here are a few ways to measure that impact. So number one is the way. So after the training, we can ask participate what they learn and how they plan to apply it, and this help us see if their awareness has increased. And number two is behavioral change. So we can observe is there change in how employees interact with each other. For example, they are more respectful or meeting or more open to different perspectives or not. And number three is feedback. So it refers to gathering feedback from employees about their experience, can provide insight into whether they can feel more included and valued after the training. And number four is long-term tracking. So it is also important to check in month later to see if the change stick. Like, are employees still apply what they learned? Yes, it refers to long-term tracking. And so why it is matter? So to understand the participation and impact of DEI training is we refer to for several reasons. Like, number one is improve workplace culture. So when people feel included and respect, it creates a better workplace environment for everyone. And number two is refer to enhance team performance. So reserve team often perform better because they bring different viewpoints and ideas to the table. And last but not least is support retention. So employees are more likely to stay with a company where they feel valued and included. Yes, so in conclusion, assessing the DEI training programs mean looking at who is attending and whether their behavior change afterward something like that. So this can help a great workplace where everyone is can value. Yes, thank you so much.
Good evening, lecturer, and hello everyone. My name is Lisa. I'm going to continue from my member. So let's start. Another critical indicator of DEI effectiveness is the impact on hiring, promotion, and retention rates for underrepresented groups. This is a crucial area to track as it demonstrates whether your DEI initiative are translating into tangible improvements in representation and career advancement opportunities for women, minorities, and other underrepresented groups at all levels of the organizations. When analyzing hiring data, take a deep dive into the diversity of your candidate pools and the conversation rates from interview to hire. Are you attracting a diverse array of qualified candidates from underrepresented backgrounds, and are they being hired at equitable rates compared to majority groups? Look for any disparities in hiring outcomes by demographic group and identify potential barriers or biases in your recruitment and selection process. For promotions, examine the representation of underrepresented groups. Are they being promoted at the same rates as their peers? Are there any bottlenecks or glass ceilings that are limiting their upward mobility? Analyze promotion data by demographic group to uncover any disparities and identify potential barriers to advancement, such as lack of sponsorship, limited access to high visibility projects, or biases in performance evaluations. Retention data is also key, as high turnover among underrepresented groups may suggest issues in workplace culture or inclusion that need to be addressed. Conduct exit interviews to understand why employees are leaving and identify any common themes or patterns. Analyze promotion and retention data by demographic group to uncover any disparities. If you notice that women or minorities are leaving the company at higher rates or are being promoted less frequently, it may be a sign that your DEI efforts are falling short in these areas. By closely monitoring hiring, promotion, and retention metrics, you can identify areas where your DEI initiatives are succeeding and where more work is needed to create a truly equitable workplace. This data can also help you set targeted goals and measure progress over time. Ensuring that your DEI efforts are having a measurable impact on the diversity and inclusion of your workforce. Regular reporting and transparency around these metrics can also help to build trust and accountability, demonstrating your organization's commitment to creating a level playing field for all employees. So this is the end of my part. Moving on to my next member. Thank you.
Greeting teachers and everyone. So I would like to continue my part about the measure employee engagement and with its satisfaction through DIE related survey. Yes, my name is Kang Kuysing and I would like to present the topic about the DIY survey. So first is Why DEI survey matter? Yes, and I have 3 points. Good workplace culture, and DEI survey provide a powerful tool to understand how employees perceive the employee culture, the company cultures, and particularly regarding the diversity, equality, inclusion, and belonging. And second point, asset inclusivity, and they help undercover whether employees feel included, valued, and treated fairly regardless of their background, identity, or belief. Identity improvement area. By collecting data on employees' experience, companies can identify areas for improvement in their DEI initiative. And for the key element of DEI survey is focus on inclusion. Survey questions should explore whether employees feel like they belong, have a voice, and are respected for who they are. Equality and fairness. Assess whether employees feel there are equal opportunity and fair treatment across all groups. And the leadership and culture is evaluate how leadership promote DEI and whether the company's culture foster an inclusive environment. And employee experience. Gather insight on specific experience such as opportunity for advancement, feeling supported, and navigating challenges. And for the benefit of conducting DEI survey, improve employee engagement. When employees feel valued and included, their engagement and productivity tend to increase. And boosted retention is a positive and inclusive workplace culture can contribute to higher employee retention rate. Enhance reputation. Companies known for their commitment to DEI attract top talent and enhance their public image. And for the last part is the tip for effective DEI survey. Ensure anonymity. Employees should feel comfortable sharing their honest feedback without fear of retribution. Clear and conscious question. Use clear language to avoid complex or ambiguous wording. Diverse and next is diverse representation. Include questions that resonate with various identity and experience. And for the next is a regular assessment. Conduct DEI survey regularly to track progress, identify emerging issues, and ensure continuous improvement. And for the last one is the actionable insight. Focus on gathering actionable feedback that can be used to develop target initiative. So that's all for my part. Let's move to another teammate. Thank you.
So my name is Vibol, and now I would like to continue from my member is about evaluate the effectiveness of employee resource. In short, ERG. ERG are voluntary employee led that aim to foster diverse, inclusive workplace aligned with organizational goal. Analyzing the success and participation in this group can indicate how well DEI initiatives supporting specific community. The effectiveness of ERG can be measured through a combination of a qualitative metric and a quantitative metric and a qualitative insight. Organizational organization that actively support ERG and integrate their effort in broader of DEI strategy are likely to see enhanced employee engagement, improve retention rate, and a more inclusive workplace culture. A regular evaluation adaptation are crucial to ensure that ERG continue to meet the evolved needs of the member and the organization as a whole. So my part is going to an end. Let me pass the floor to my other next member.
Thank you, my member, for giving this time for me to present it about my point. They're talking about assessing the participations and impact of DEI's diversity, equity, and inclusion training program. As we know that it is really crucial to understand the affection and identity areas for improvement. So there is some points that I'm going to raise about talking about how to make it easily accessed in participations and impact. The first is we making the participation assessment. For the first small point is attendance and engagement, because we want to track the number down of the employee who attended the DEIs and training sessions, and also assess to understand about their encouragement during the training. So we must have some encouragement with them, and also watching the levels of the engagement from them. The second point is talking about the pre and post training surveys that actually conduct in the survey before and after the training ends, to understand and about the participant knowledge, attitude, and behavior that related to DEI's programs. And the third one is training evaluations form that talking about the distribute evaluations form to collect the feedback in the training times for content, formats, and effectiveness. And the fourth one is participate metrics, that the metrics such as the number of employees who complete online modules, watch the video, and engage in discussion between trainees and trainee in the program. And we also talk about the impact of assessments. The first one that really important is behavior observations. Behavior observation is you see how that behaves and observe change in trainee during the training time, such as inclusive language, active listening, and respectful interruptions. The second is employee feedbacks. They actually collect the feedback from the employee to see how the training has impacted their work environment, interaction with colleagues, and overall sense of belongings. The third one is diversity inclusion metric. They're talking about the diversity in hiring and promotions, employee interaction rate, employee resource group participation, and also inclusion for place climate service in research. And the fourth one is talking about the business outcome. This is after the impact of the DEI's trainings on the business outcome. They will have to see about how much improves of the cooperation and teamwork of your employee after training, and also enhance the creativity in innovations, increase employee encouragements and productivity, and also to see the better decision making and the problem solving from them. The fifth one is talking about the returns on investment analysis that actually conducts an ROI analysis that determines the financial benefits of DEIs and training, such as a cost saving from reduced turnover and employee productivities. That is all of my main points. So I hope you all will be understand how to access to DEI's training program. Thank you so much.
Okay, so for conclusion, this topic about DEI, diversity, equal, and inclusion is very important for all the company if they want to boost or to develop the company to be the better one, we need to develop about DEI program as well, because it is one way that can make the workplace involved with the people, between the people who work there, and also between employee to employee, employer to employers, or employee to employer as well. So yes, that's all for my group's topic. So thank you for your paying attention on my video. Thank you.